This is called Priceless. They said there's no dollar signs in poetry. I guess I signed up for it when I said I wanted to make change. It makes sense. It makes sense in a literal sense that's scary, but the literary sensibility of my monetary agility has got me reevaluating a couple old coinages like a penny for your thoughts. Now I do think of my thoughts as pennies. 1 cent being the understatement of a lifetime, but I've seen one-liners drop jaws, exasperated awes exiting like neurotransmitters, jumping the synapse between the mic and the crowd. Even if only one person leaves, pockets weighted with the heavy burden of change, catalyzing with the condensation of pennies, I am rich. So I balance 2 pennies on both index fingers and offer my 2 cents to those who starve for change, like the sustenance that'll carry them to the next day, because the 99-cent price tag laughs at the man that has just enough. But the 2-cent tax cuts his legs out from under him. He can't even reach the counter. So he reached down into his pockets, ashamed. He'll hear that chink of pennies and he'll remember me. Maybe not what I said, but they say money talks, so maybe he'll tell a story about me one day, and maybe he'll have the chance to repay and reshape someone's day with his 2 cents. Maybe that's the problem. We've underestimated the value of words. Our cell phones, iPods, and PDAs have us passing ignorantly over loose change spilled in dirt, grass, and asphalt for no damn reason. I say that because these devices of communication have created a population deaf, blind, and dumb to the rest of the population, a generation that escapes into the isolation of headphones and empty phone calls to tune out the noise, disconnected from the voice on the other end, because there are things, beautiful things, that we are afraid to say because everyone else will hear them. We pay compliments anonymously, like flicking coins at some bum, quickly dashing away to avoid engaging in conversation. Why not pick up a dialogue with him? You have time. That's something we're all rich in. But we ain't all rich because of capitalism. Come to think of it, we all thrive or don't in the same system that sometimes has me fishing in my pocket, finding only lint, dirt, and a couple old pennies. Sometimes all you have is your 2 cents. So we must weigh our words on scales fit for golden bars, understanding the value of precious metaphors, because I hold pennies on the tip of my tongue, not because I want to cheap talk, but because when I stick my tongue out to laugh or exchange silly faces with a kid, those pennies turn golden in the sun, leaving them with a simile when they see the moon appear like Lincoln's face riding down the Mississippi. And I ask the cynic a riddle: if you only have 2 cents, how do you make change? I keep change so I can make change, one transaction at a time. I always carry a quarter and a dime and do silly stuff like leaving pennies in her pockets, so that right when she sighs and reaches into those shallow wells and hears that chink of hope, I can call her and tell her she's worth more than that quarter-carat diamond I can't afford. That dime doesn't cover the half of it, and that I thought of her when I picked up a penny a second ago, and I heard that chink of hope when I put it in my pocket, knowing that words like pennies fall to the heart's wishing well, drowning out the ticks of the talking clock that scream, hurry up, time is money, with the exhalations, heartbeats, and love cries felt in a million sweet dreams. And in waking moments with you, I see something priceless. Your face lying on a pillow next to mine. The stitching reads, forever.